living in the present moment. This is a guided meditation. How can I live in the now? The now is gone. Even before I can get hold of it, it has disappeared. But living in the present moment means that we don't live in a yesterday that is gone, nor do we live in a tomorrow that's not yet born. Can you go to yesterday, to last week, to last year? Can you go to tomorrow, next week, next year? Nobody can. Somebody can. Who can? The mind. The mind takes us to a yesterday that is gone. Then the mind jumps to a tomorrow that's not yet born. The mind is like a monkey, jumping from branch to branch. The mind is jumping from thought to thought, from the past to the future. It robs the present moment. It robs the now. How can we live in the present moment? And why should we? We need to be in the present moment because the past is full of misery and sorrow. And so is tomorrow, the future. There is fear, worry, stress and anxiety. When we live in a past that is gone and a future not yet born, we lose the bliss of the present moment. Living in the present moment means living in today, living in now, living life moment by moment. Life is about now. What is over is over. We can't change the past, but we can spoil the present and the future, living with regret and shame and guilt. But that is gone. When we dig out the sorrow of yesterday, we are spoiling tomorrow. We do not realize that life is about now, this moment, this day. We must learn to be happy in the now. We must make a vow to be happy now. Unfortunately, we are wandering like a cow. The past, the future, the past, the future. The monkey mind is jumping and making us a donkey. Do you want to give over your life to the monkey mind? The mind that is a monkey takes charge of our life. One day there was a man. He was riding a horse. Somebody stopped him and asked him, "Where are you going?" He paused and said, "I don't know. Ask the horse." Some of us let our mind become the boss. Then we are at a great loss, because the mind will go where it likes. But have you seen the mind? Where is the mind? You cannot find. The mind is nothing but a bundle of thoughts. When in thought we are caught, we lose the gift of the present moment. We lose the now. The now is precious. The now is life. The now is bliss and peace. Peace you don't have to find. Peace is within, still the mind. We are unable to still the mind. The mind continues to jump like a gorilla from branch to branch. So the mind jumps from thought to thought, and we are caught. If we cut the tail of the monkey mind, the monkey has a tail, E-Y-M-O-N-K-E-Y. If we cut the tail, E-Y, what is left is monk. If you want to live in the present moment, cut the monkey's tail and make the monkey into a monk. Tame the monkey, make it a monk. Cut the tail that is causing all the junk. The EY of the monkey is ever yelling, ever yearning. I want this, I want this, I want that, I want that. Stop the ever yearning mind. Stop the ever yelling mind. The mind creates so much noise, you can't hear the divine voice that is inside. As long as we live as the mind, we will never be able to live in that state of consciousness. Consciousness is that state of thoughtlessness. When the mind bombards us with thoughts, we lose the present moment. We lose the moment of peace and bliss. The mind is a thought factory. As long as it's bombarding us with thoughts, it is more dangerous than the AK-47, the weapon of terror. The mind becomes the MK-50, the mind killer 50, because it is thinking 50 thoughts a minute. Toxic thoughts. Thoughts that create stress. S-T-R-E-S-S. Sad thoughts. Toxic thoughts. repetitive thoughts, exhausting thoughts, sadistic thoughts, suffocating thoughts, thoughts of stress. Do we want peace? Still the mind. Peace you will find. When we still the mind, we remain in a state of consciousness. We live life moment by moment. We live in the now. There is mindfulness. This is awareness. It happens with thoughtlessness. This is called consciousness. When we live in the state of consciousness, we live in the present moment. Are you in the present moment? Or has your mind wandered? If you are in the present moment, you must be experiencing peace, the foundation of bliss. If your mind has wandered far, it's okay. Come back to consciousness. Bring back the monkey mind. Still the mind. Kill the mind. From 50 thoughts a minute, cut the mental thought rate, the MTR, till you reach 1 thought per minute. Then you are living in the present moment. Then you are living a life of bliss, peace, and joy. What happens when we are not living in the present moment? Our mind creates fear, worry, stress, anxiety, depression, regret, shame, guilt, pessimism, anger, hate, revenge, jealousy. We are doomed to a life of misery and sorrow. We will be unhappy today and tomorrow. If only we can learn to live life in the present moment, moment by moment, we can live a life of eternal bliss in truth consciousness. Remember, all we have is the present moment. The moment that is gone, never to return. The moment that is not yet born can only be born as the present moment. Haven't you heard the true statement, tomorrow never comes? Tomorrow will come when it becomes today. Then why worry about tomorrow? Why lose the joy and the bliss of the present moment, worrying about a tomorrow that doesn't exist? Why are we constantly remembering the past which can never return? By shuttling between yesterday and tomorrow, we lose sight of today. We lose sight of the now. we lose sight of the present. That's why it's called the present. It's the present because it's the biggest gift to us. Life is a matter of moments. Moments create minutes. Minutes create hours. Hours create days that create weeks, months, and years that finally create life. Lose the moment and you lose life. Remember, life is just a minute. Only 60 seconds in it. Forced upon you. Can't refuse it. Didn't seek it. Didn't choose it. But it's up to you to use it. You must suffer if you lose it. Give an account if you abuse it. Just a tiny little minute, but eternity is in it. Do you want to lose the minute? Do you want to lose life? Stop. Stop. Come back to the now. Come back to the present moment. Bring peace and joy and bliss into your presence, the present moment. Make it a habit of living in the now. For in the now, there is bliss and peace. But if you let go of the present, you will shuttle between the past and the future, and you will lose your peace, your bliss. Stop. Stop. Build day-tight compartments. Compartmentalize the present. Build a wall on the past that is gone. Don't slip into the future not yet born. Live in the moment. Live in the present. For in the present, you will find peace, joy,